Hello everyone and welcome back for another video with Pall family. I'm Natalia and I'm back with a video reaction today. How are you doing, guys? Hope everyone is okay. Thank you for all your messages from Instagram and YouTube. Yes, I'm feeling much better because I start doing physiotherapy for my back, and it's going very well. Thank you very much for all your messages. I really appreciate it. You are all so sweet and nice. Today we have a video. Guess from who? Because I missed him so much and I didn't see him in a long time. That's Christian Hansen, which you all know and I think you love for sure. I got an on Instagram, I think, message with the Christian Hansen video. Someone sent it to me. Palu, Indonesia, overcoming tsunami, earthquake, and liquefaction. Overcoming tsunami. Okay. This sounds interesting. Let's like it. Don't forget, if you are new and you're enjoying this video with me, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date to know when I'm gonna post new videos. Okay, are we ready? I hope so. I've done everything okay here and I can hear myself.
In today's episode of the Sabang to Merauke journey, I explore Palu,
I would
the
try
capital
that
of
as well.
Central Sulawesi, to learn about the story of an unimaginable disaster as Palu endured an earthquake, tsunami, and liquefaction all at once. I'll visit the area where an entire part of the city vanished as the earth turned into quicksand. I will chat with the local heroes from the Children's Hospital who bravely worked through their own fears to save lives without even knowing if their own families were safe.
Nangis, sedih, takut karena ada air dari petobo.
So in this episode, we will soar above the city, visit my favorite restaurant, and meet the strong-hearted people of Palu.
So nice to meet you.
So this is the part of the history that changed Palu forever.
Okay.
Selamat pagi, guys. It
Hello,
is another
selamat
wonderful
pagi,
day in
Christian.
Indonesia, and it is time to go to the capital of Central Sulawesi, Palu. Let's
This
get
is
back
the
on the road, guys.
capital.
It's gonna be a good day. Something is in my helmet and it's crawling.
That's not nice.
Machan and I then said goodbye to the lovely
Hello,
staff
Machan.
at Hotel Oasis in
Long
Ampana
time no see.
after a great stay in the Togians and set our course for Palu. We would have a
He's keep traveling, isn't it? Now, how many years he has? I think 1.5, maybe, because definitely he doesn't have 2 years. We started, I think, 2 years ago, and or yeah, he has 2 years now that he's keep traveling around Indonesia, and he didn't finish all Indonesia. he's not been everywhere, isn't it?
long ride ahead of us, as the distance was 374 kilometers,
Whoa.
and my typical
Long.
limit for what's enjoyable is 250 in a day. So I stopped by Pertamina to fill up Machan with Pertamax, which I would later realize wouldn't exactly be used the way I had hoped for. But after 150 kilometers, I realized that plus 300 kilometers was too long of a stretch. So we made a quick one-night stop in Poso before waking up to a beautiful morning ride.
So you split in half. I think it's much better.
Look at all these rice
I know, I
fields
love
and
rice
the
fields.
mountains. It's like being back in Java.
That's nice. Nice view,
And the
Christian.
roads in the mountains of the Donggala Regency were amazing. Just as good as the ones I had seen in Luwu. But suddenly, my left boot felt slippery on the gear shifter. Because my Pertamax had been used to water the roads instead of fueling our trip to Palu. I was slightly worried that the fuel tank had cracked, but it was luckily just the fuel hose clamp that had popped off. And as always, I found some kind locals that were ready to help a traveler in need. And with my good friend and
that's
KTM
nice.
mechanic Herman on the phone, we were able to put Machan back together and get back on the road.
Nanti ada video. Terima kasih banyak ya.
You'll be in the
Terima kasih banyak,
video.
Pak. Assalamualaikum. Dadah, Dek. Dadah.
Oh, she's beautiful.
I did spend a little bit more on gas than usual that day, but we made it.
Alright guys, I've made it here to Palu, checked in, parked Machan, and yeah, now I've just unpacked all of my things. I have to repack everything because we start shooting here in Palu tomorrow. So
That's
I would
done.
love to show you how this nice, good-looking hotel room is, but I would rather show you how it really looks after I've unpacked. Because it's an
No, you have
absolute mess,
loads,
and that's how it
Christian.
looks like 99% of the time when I stay in these hotels. But yeah, that's because I bring so much gear. It's not exactly minimalistic when you travel with 50 kilos, but that's how it is. Anyway, Palu is actually the biggest city here in central Sulawesi. It's also the capital of central Sulawesi. So the plan
Never
is
heard
now
about it.
to get all the things ready. And I just checked Machan locally, and actually I had some problems with opening the gas tank, so I just spent 2.5 hours fixing that. And then
Oh,
tomorrow
bless you.
we start exploring the city to learn about Palu and a little bit about its past. And
my
then
God.
on Lusa, then we get back on Machan and we start riding south actually, because there's really interesting part about central Sulawesi that we haven't exactly explored yet. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I will see you guys fresh and ready for
Tomorrow.
Don't know why I did that, but see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But before setting out to explore the city of Palu, I had an idea to do one of those things that seem at first to be a great idea. But then, when you actually have to do the thing, you start to wonder if it in fact
If
was a
it's
good idea after all.
No, yeah, he's jumping now.
Selamat pagi guys.
Me
So-
too, I would do it.
This morning I've come to a special spot
Daniel said that he
because
doesn't
I
want.
wanted to try and enjoy the
But
view
with someone,
of
of course.
Palu as a drone, but without using a drone. And how do you do that? Well,
Flying?
you drive to a mountain called Salena, and you jump
jump.
off the mountain with a paragliding attached to your back. So that's what we're here to do right now. And you know, it wasn't until the ride coming up that I started realizing what I have signed up for. I just thought, you know, wouldn't it be cool to jump off the mountain and make some video? But then once we started coming up here, I realized how tall it is, and that
I think I would be the
in
same.
a bit actually have to jump off the mountain. So yeah, fingers crossed that it will all go well. So I'm here with the team now from Salena Paragliding, and I assume in a second they will brief me on the safety features, what we have to do, what I shouldn't do, and so on. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
He's a bit
Wish me luck.
scared, isn't it?
Paragliding is considered an extreme sport,
Good luck.
but with proper training and gear, the risks can be limited, with only 1 in 11,000 flights resulting in serious accidents. And this 15-meter long wing can carry up to 250 kilos, even though only attached to those thin lines. But the amount of wind has to be just right. If it's too strong, it's hard to control, and if there's not enough, it's
yeah.
hard to take off. But Rocky and Arshad from
my
Palu
God,
Paragliding are
Christian.
fully licensed and have done thousands of flights.
Sampai besok ya.
Sampai bertemu di bawah.
So they have fitted me with this seat that I'll basically just sit down into. And the wind is not too strong today, so that actually means that we should be flying a lot faster. It is weird, you know, as soon as you plan this whole thing, you're thinking, it's gonna be fantastic, no problem. Then you come up here, you're wearing the gear and you realize we're about to jump off a mountain. I can feel my legs are shaking a little bit.
Oh, I believe you.
Rocky
Ready?
then tried to take off first, but his wing didn't exactly catch the wind, and I gotta say, that seemed slightly worrying. But just a few minutes later, he was ready to try again, and this time with great success.
There he goes. Oh, wow, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Watch your pad, yeah?
You can even hear it.
Ah, that looks actually, as soon as you go off the mountain, it looks so peaceful. Siap, 8, 6.
It's shaking.
It's so weird. The closer we get to jumping off this mountain, everything in my body is telling me, don't do it. Don't do it. I think it's just basic
Oh my
human
God,
instinct.
Christian.
Yeah.
I have
Let's
even
do it now, langsung.
butterflies in my
Langsung aja.
stomach now.
Oke. Siap. 2, 3. Ya lari.
It's going. Oh my God. Oh, I have goosebumps, guys.
What a view! This is insane! Oh, my stomach is just turning right now in 1,000 ways. Wow!
Where's the sun?
Look at this view!
It's fog.
This is amazing!
As soon as you're flying smoothly, the nervousness completely goes away. Because it's so relaxing, and it's too beautiful to worry about anything. Because the wind wasn't too strong, we only had around 15 minutes in
That's
the air.
enough.
So it goes fast, but slow enough that you feel like you have had plenty of time to enjoy.
Oh my God, that looks nice. Oh my God, they are going down now. Feet up, Christian.
Aman!
Well done, you made it.
Oh my God!
You made it.
Okay. Terima kasih. Okay. So I was actually a little bit worried that it would be too short when they said it would take 10-15 minutes, but you actually have quite a lot of time up there, so
I think that's enough.
definitely an experience I can recommend. You gotta try this if you come to Palu. Pak, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Makasih ya, Pak.
Are you okay kan? Okay. Thank you.
Tos. Ini.
Tos.
Okay, aman. Aman.
So if you wish to try paragliding in Palu, Pa Arshad and his team has my highest recommendations.
Paragliding.
And I then went back to rest up before we started exploring Palu City.
Oh, I'm really waiting to hear all the story, to be
The
honest.
following morning, I met up with my old friend, Paoka, because he had told me whenever I wanted to come to Palu, he would sort out everything. So he had planned a program for the following days. And he had brought a few friends. Rai, a local talent who studies in Japan, and Hanif, our drone pilot, and Ichi, Oka's colleague from Bank Indonesia.
All right, guys. It's time to get on the road. It's time to learn a bit about Palu. So let's follow Oka and the others and let's go. It's gonna be a good day.
How is my eyes, okay?
It's always so nice to see Oka. He's become a really, really good friend. He is, in my opinion, the definition of an orang baik.
But guys, before we get started with our exploring today, let me just give you a little bit of background information about what happened in Palu here back in 2018. On September 28th, 2018, a 7.4 magnitude earthquake hit the city of Palu. And just 6 minutes later, as the beach was filled with people for a music festival, a tsunami hit, with waves reaching up to 6 meters high. It left the city of Palu in ruins. More than 4,300 people passed away, making it Indonesia's deadliest earthquake in recent history. It crippled the infrastructure, and it made rescue operations even more difficult. Over 68,000 homes were destroyed, because as a consequence of the earthquake, a third natural disaster hit the city as well. So Okahi took me to a place called Petobo, an unusually large green area right in the middle of the city, to tell me about one of the 3 areas that was affected by the third disaster, liquefaction.
So, Bro Chris, welcome to Petobo. Just imagine that this area is a part of very old river. That's why after the earthquake, all of this soil became liquid. This was once a complex, houses, and suddenly, because it became the liquid, all of the houses disappear because the earth just eat them. So this is the part of the history that changed Palu forever.
Alright guys, and a little side note. So Ray here, that used to live out in this liquefaction area, on the night of the tsunami, he was actually going to play with his guitar at the music festival down on the beach. And he left for the beach before the tsunami happened, came down to the beach, and just before the tsunami hit, he realized he had forgot his jack at his house. So he started driving back towards his house as the tsunami hit the beach. And once he arrived back at his house, the liquefaction had happened. So safe to say, Ray got lucky in the sense that he survived, but he lost a lot of family and friends that day, and his place to live.
So to witness it with my own eyes, Oka and the team suggested that I drove through the area where another unique story awaited me on the other side.
That's a long distance, no?
So Oka told me that supposedly it would take around 30 minutes to pass through this. And basically, when we're looking at the maps, we cannot even see a straight path through it all. But yeah, there should be a way that I can get through. It is crazy to imagine that this basically used to be village areas
Around, yeah.
and now there's nothing. I even talked to Ray a little bit, and he had lost one of his off-road motorcycles. He used to love going off-road, but yeah, it just sunk into the ground. And I asked him, is it possible to dig it up? And he said, nah, it's impossible. But our plans quickly changed as we met a local who was working in the area.
It's
And he
dangerous,
told
maybe.
us that it was impossible for us to go through. So, you know what? Maybe there's a meaning with all this. It's making me thinking a little bit about the fact that if I was driving off-road through all of this area, I'm basically driving on top. Oh, that's gonna sound weird, but I could basically be driving on top of people resting below, houses, cars, bikes, whole family. So, you know what? Maybe there's a deeper meaning with this. We then swiftly turned around to try and see if we could drive along the outskirts of the area instead. And on the way, I noticed a car was following me, and it was causing someone to be nervous. But it wasn't me.
Hello, Chris.
Hello! Hello!
Hello.
Salam ganat.
Salam kenal. Big fans.
Oh, thank you so much, bro. Terima kasih banyak.
I'm shaking, bro.
Oh ya.
Oh,
Aman. Siapa namanya?
Dimas.
Dimas. Dari sini?
Mas.
Yes. Lagi mau berangkat kerja tiba-tiba lihat Chris di jalan. Akhirnya saya ikuti dulu.
Oh, ikut ya. Mantap. Ya,
Boleh saya berfoto?
ya boleh. Oke.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. We follow him.
I'm shaking.
He can't believe it.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. See you ya.
Terima kasih.
Nanti bisa nonton di YouTube.
Oh, Dimas.
Oke.
Oke, bro. See you, bro.
See you. Terima kasih banyak.
Ya, sama-sama.
Some of the locals then recommended a place where we could drive along the outskirts of the liquefaction area. But it wouldn't exactly be a smooth ride.
Nah. What is this? My head. Ow. My neck almost didn't join me there. Okay. Ooh, not a lot of room in here. Sorry, my son. It is gonna hurt your paint job. Okay. Oh, I should
Oh,
definitely
poor
have worn
Machan.
long pants today. What's so scary about that story is how were anyone who lived here supposed to know that this used to be an old river area and that it could be dangerous if an earthquake happened? I mean,
So they knew about it.
so what I also talked about some of the locals with here is that no one had
Insurance.
insurance for earthquake. Also, no one had insurance for liquefaction, especially liquefaction, because I don't even know if you can get that. So
No idea.
all the thousands of people that lost their homes, their cars, their families, all their property, they suddenly had nothing, no insurance to help them.
Are you guys usually doing insurance on your homes? Because, for example, here in Europe, usually everyone is doing, like, they have for their homes insurance. So because of that, I'm asking, are you usually doing in Indonesia as well, or nobody's doing it?
I can't even imagine
Because
that.
it always is happening now, these disasters
Oy,
in Indonesia. It's very often.
whew, it's hot. I think my GoPro is overheating. If I take the wrong turn in here, I am never getting out again.
Safe to say, I wouldn't exactly recommend trying this yourself, both for the sake of your bike and because it just didn't feel right. We had made it through to the other side of the liquefaction area, and the locals here believe that it was no coincidence that the liquefaction stopped right here.
Why not? Why?
Alright guys, we found our way out of the liquefaction area and have now come to the hospital called Nasanapura, which is exactly where the liquefaction stopped. And now the plan is for us to go inside of the hospital, talk a bit with the staff, and hear a little bit about their story, because they actually prayed for the liquefaction to stop as they were trying their very best that night to save all the children. And you may say that their prayers were heard because it stopped exactly right out in front of this hospital.
Oh my god.
Hello Christian, welcome to Nasanapura, welcome to Palu.
Thank you so much.
Come on, get inside.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Pa Edwin then took us inside the Nasanapura Women's and Children Hospital, as some of the staff had agreed to share their recollections of that night at the hospital. Because as the earthquake hit at exactly 1802, they started the evacuation. But as they were far from the ocean, no one knew why the ground was suddenly turning into liquid. and flushing as waves onto the hospital.
So people running out of the hospital, then what is in my mind is just how to get back inside the building. I walk in and I just feel sleep because all the mud's on the floor. I just know it's earthquake, not liquefaction.
Pas kita melihat ke arah timur, itu ada gelombang. Jadi saya turun lagi sampai di samping rumah sakit, menyampaikan ke pasiennya bahwa ada air dari petobo, air jadi masuk. Jadi pasiennya masuk, ada arah ke selatan, ada yang masuk kembali ke rumah sakit. Jadi masuk semua pasiennya. Saya pastikan lagi masih ada yang tertinggal, tapi tidak ada. Baru saya menyusul.
Because this is the soil, then this is our building and like this. So because this soil moved and stopped by the building, it's a chaos, but no lights at all except one light from the elevator.
Setelah padam itu, bayi-bayi sudah semua teriak, makanya masing-masing kami gendong bayi, 2 bayi untuk 1 perawat, jadi masing-masing gendongnya 2 bayi.
I met the ambulance. They put the baby inside the ambulance looking for the oxygen, but at 11 oxygen is running out, no more oxygen. I just shake their hand and say, okay, get the baby home. If you can make it, praise God, but not just leave it.
Kami waktu itu belum sempat kembali ke rumah. Kami masih menenangkan diri di satu lapangan sambil bayinya semuanya nangis soalnya sudah waktunya minum. Adiknya kami pakai tangan saja soalnya dia rewel, tidak mau ini. Jadi makanya kami cuma pakai tangannya dibersihkan dulu, terus masukkan tangannya ke mulut bayi. Kalau tidak begitu semuanya pada menangis. Makanya saya putuskan saya ke rumah sakit untuk mengambil susu bayi. Nah dari situ sudah balik, mereka sudah bisa minum.
After the next day, all the parents come back to the hospital. They look for the baby. At the time, I said, I know where the baby is, but I cannot give to you. Because if I give to you, and it was a mistake, means another parents get another wrong baby.
Pokoknya kami rawat betul-betul, takut juga masalahnya kayak kepikiran kayak.
So why? I don't understand, because they didn't had names, so they had no idea which babies. Because I know usually here they are putting like bracelets for the babies. I think even for the hand and even for one for foot.
Rasanya kayak sudah kiamat ini dunia. Apa yang terjadi di sebagian itu? Makanya kami tetap merawat, tanggung jawab.
I feel like, is it true? Like this? Or this is just a dream, because never imagine it can be like that.
This is how it looked.
Oh my God.
Right out in front of the Nasanapura hospital the following days. This area was also home to many of the staff who was working that night at the hospital. Cars, houses, bikes, and residents had simply sunk into the ground. And a lot of survivors had been trapped underneath the rubble. So rescue workers worked tirelessly to save as many as they could with limited resources. As the infrastructure had been so damaged that many areas were incredibly difficult to access. The airport had been damaged as well, but military aircrafts and helicopters managed to land with relief support. Both local and international NGOs rushed in to assist with food, water, and medical supplies. Some areas were able to be rebuilt, In some areas, the construction is still underway to this day. But the liquefaction areas were abandoned permanently.
Nothing they can do about it, no?
So for the following years, a tradition was made. Every year, everywhere in Palu, on September 28th, at exactly 1802, everyone stops working and takes a moment of silence to remember and honor the friends and family who were lost those days.
Alright, guys. To be honest, I'm not quite sure exactly what to say about this visit. It's a little bit difficult to explain because it's quite moving. And yeah, the Indonesian people are so strong when they talk about stuff like this, but at the same time, talking to some of them, you can just see the pain in their eyes as they reflect and think back about this, quite terrible story. But I'm just, honored that they wanted to.
Terrible story, yeah. And they have this strong to talk about what happened and how happened, and they've lost their loved ones, and they are keep going because you can't do anything else, no? You have to go on with your life. And just see what's happening next in your life. So you are very, very strong, guys.
To share it with us. So, thanks to some of the local heroes that worked at this hospital that night, a lot of babies survived. Yeah, again, really not sure what to say.
Yeah, it's a sad
but
story.
We've now come out and time to lighten the mood, I think, a little bit. So now Oka is gonna take us to actually my favorite restaurant in Palu, because I've previously been here in Palu just one day, and he brought me to this Balinese restaurant because in Palu there's a lot of Balinese people living here, so there's quite a few good places where you can have good Balinese food. So that's where we're going now. So let's go and get some really good Balinese food. Ayo, let's go.
Ayo.
So we went to Samsam Guling Ajik. This place sells out every day. It's as simple as ordering a plate, and Ibu fixes one, of course with tasty Balinese pork and a variety of vegetables, sauces,
Oh, so yeah,
and
like
chili.
you can serve yourself?
It's only
No.
open for lunch.
Okay.
And when they're out of food, they
It
close
looks
up
nice.
shop.
Alright, guys. As much as I enjoy making video clips and showing you guys how the
Ooh,
food looks
very
like,
colorful.
now it's time to eat. Okay, he just said to the team, don't forget sometimes when Christian he needs to eat his food, he'll always get cold and he has to wait because he has to make video clips about it first. And that is true. But today, I'm really hungry, so makan. Yo, makan guys.
Makan. Enjoy, guys.
Gimana bro? Enak? Nice. Enak banget.
Enak.
Alright guys, it is now 7 o'clock in the evening. So I did decide to come back to the hotel and get ready for tomorrow instead of exploring more in Palu today, because we have a long program the next couple of days. So I had to prep all the gear, and that takes surprisingly long because I have so much stuff. So I have to plan
charge everything.
which kind of things I need to bring, which kind of things I need to keep here at the hotel until I come back. Clothes, medicine, gear in case Machan breaks down, in case some of my bags breaks. I need lighting, camera, batteries, chargers, what kind of clothes to bring. Will it be raining, in the forest, boots, whatever. So 2 hours and 15 minutes
You made
to pack all the gear. So now I want to get me some food and then rest up for tomorrow. So I will see you guys. Beso. Good night, guys.
See ya.
So stay tuned, guys, because in the next episode, the real off-road adventure begins.
No.
As we venture deep into the valleys of Bada and Besoa in search for the ancient megaliths, the silent giants of a forgotten past.
Oh, that's interesting.
Jangan lupa nonton kami di YouTube.
We will not forget. Everyone, this was Christian Hansen, Palu, Indonesia, overcoming tsunami, earthquake, and liquefaction. 3-in-1 disaster. So yeah, this happened in 2018. I never heard about this. It's a really sad story, and as I can see now, all the town, like, it's back to normal. No, that I can see, or these pictures are not from now. Definitely they are. No, very, very hard. I believe was for all the people, and what happened back then. I never experienced such things in my life, and hopefully I will not experience these kind of things, but we have to keep going, so nothing we can do about it. I did enjoy this video, Christian Hansen, even it was a bit sad, and I nearly cried, but I did enjoy it. Thank you very much, Christian. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching this video with me. Don't forget, if you are new and you are enjoying this video with me, watching it with me, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date, to know when I'm gonna post new videos. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you very soon. Bye.